Scorpio, welcome to your energy check-in for the week going from the 12th through to the 18th of February. Changing times, February. Real revelation month more than anything else. I've done the monthly readings as well, and there's a lot of special readings that I'm doing according to that, the monthlies, and there will be one coming out next week, which is to do with the transition of Mercury, Venus and Mars into Aquarius, and how that's going to affect the energies around you. But anyway, thank you for being here. Hope you get the best out of this reading. Let's just see what's going on for you. Overall energies already, Six of Swords. On your karmic mission, you've got the Queen of Cups. Shine, shine and shine. The universe is bringing in the Ten of Swords, which is a really good thing. And it's getting rid of all of the disappointment which you've got with the Five of Cups, according to your past. There is a sort of new journey for you to go into, something that you've got to open up to. And I think it's going to make you a lot wiser going forward about how you engage and how you put yourself into your relationships and your emotions in life that is around you. On your financial side, I think it's time to discover the abundance that you have within you, and I think this is probably where the victory comes. I think you've been planning it a lot, and you're working towards something that is a pathway which is for you, that you, yes, definitely, that you need to stick to, that you need to shine yourself within it. You know what the best thing to do in order to get the best out of life for you. So as I was saying, on the overall energies here, you've got the Six of Wands, beautiful card. I think with it brings out a lot of victories. I think there's a victory coming within your emotional side. I don't think it's quite here. I think it's instigating that victory this week. And I think this is where it's coming from inside you more than anything else. On your karmic mission, you've got the Queen of Cups here. I think it's time to allow your emotions to go freely, but without being sold out on your emotions. So if I'm really nice to someone, it doesn't necessarily mean that that's it. I'm going to have to do everything for that person. It's just that I'm being nice to someone, and it doesn't mean they owe me anything or I owe them anything. I think this is where you can be free with your emotions more than anything else. I think you've got to play with that. And dead and gone is what the universe is sort of saying to you here. And I think dead and gone from your emotional side, that's sort of kind of going, oh, I better be wary, I'm not sure, I don't want to get hurt and everything like that, which most people have that sort of thing. But the problem is that is holding you back from actually enjoying the other side of that coin, which is really, yes, wow, life is brilliant, life is great sort of scenario. I mean, yeah, I think you've had disappointments in your past with the Five of Cups here. This is how you guys are offering up sort of guidance from your past to your future. And I think this is what the universe is trying to sort of say, the dead, done and dusted with is all to do with that sort of Five of Cups, that there is disappointments in the past that are in the past, they're not in your future, and I wouldn't look to them. I would look to the Two of Cups, which is behind the person there on the Five of Cups. That was way too quick, wasn't it? That is that there. Those Three of Cups is done and dusted with. And I think there's something coming to a head, basically, for you within your friends, family and community, the people that are around you. There seems to be something coming to the surface that's kind of going, okay, that section of my life, I'm not putting a cross against it, but at the end of the day, it's not really correspond with me anymore. And now you're taking a leap of faith. That's what your future's all about. You've got the Fool here. That leap of faith, which ties into allowing your emotions to flow and allowing your emotions to really come out of you more than anything else, and enjoy the moment. And that's what's going to build that victory within you. But the overall outcome here is the Four of Pentacles, and I think this is tied into that and that. Yes, you could be holding on to a situation that you're fooling yourself over, and I think maybe for some of you, the inner energy within you, you've got to learn to sort of not be closed off to the possibilities of joy and happiness, and be much more open to it, but recognizing, and I think this is where the death, this this dead, done and dusted with the Ten of Swords and this Five of Cups here, very much in your past. He's sort of saying to you here, that is part of your past. Now, yes, don't give your love away free, as it were. And as I was saying, being nice to someone, being loving with someone doesn't necessarily mean that that's it, it's all doors open. I think you can be very selective of how you engage with your love with the people that are around you. On your financial side, there is a definite precision to your vision, to what you should be going after with. And this is where we come back to the Six of Wands here. And I think this is much more prevalent within this week. You're going to feel that sensation of victory, that you have done well. And you're maybe getting recognition for this. And I think there's part and parcel of you having to defend that as well. And your karmic path here is you get the Nine of Cups. So there's lots of gifts that not only coming to you, but also you are giving, I think, because it's on your karmic path. And I think the more you give to your ultimate dreams and ambitions in life, is where you're going to get a lot more gifts coming back to you. And the universe here is sort of saying, out of all of those possibilities, there's only going to be one thing at a time that's really going to play for you, that's really going to really invigorate you. And this is where you should be engaging in your heart's desires in regards to your job, business, and your projects and your finances, and following what is the evident path for you to do, which gifts you are supposed to give and receive at the moment at the same time. And I think you've been planning this a long time. I think you've positioned yourself over the past, say, like 2 or 3 months here, and what's been going through you and gradually filtering through your life here is now coming to the surface. And it comes to the surface with the Seven of Wands. So it's very passionate, a lot of fire on your financial side of life. And this is about sort of like the Seven of Cups here. So it's a revelation number, the 7 for me. Seven of Cups is all about following the evident path. But this is also about that. This is about sort of saying you don't have to defend your position. You just have to live it. And that's going to defend it all by itself. There may be a situation here where, yeah, you could turn around and kind of sort of say, no, I'm doing this, I'm going this direction and everything like that because I've got to do that. But you don't have to defend that. You're just kind of saying, I'm doing this. Oh, that's a problem for you. I do apologise, but I'm doing this. Well, that doesn't sound like a me problem. And it's not nasty. You're not sort of kind of going, oh, it's your problem, go away, I'm not going to help you at all. It's just sort of saying, no, I don't mind helping you, but at the same time, I've got to follow my path. And, I wish I could help you, but it seems like it's a situation that you have to deal with. And if that person deals with it, then they're going to be in a lot better way. But there may be some people who don't necessarily like to see your victory here. And this is where you've got to stay true to your path, true to your goals and your aims. Look at that. That's what your financial side is all about. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about. It's going after your victories, going after the things, your ambitions, the things that really stimulate your dreams of life. Within your financial side. So yeah, definitely go after it. Thank you very much for being here. I hope you get the best out of these readings. I really do. We're just going to do a bit of clarification on the Light Seers card. With the Six of Wands, you get the High Priestess. Follow your intuition here. Your intuition is going to bring you victory. And I think your intuition is starting to play out in the general energy that is around you. Which does play into your life, the general energy at the moment. I've got a bit of a tickle in the throat. Let me just grab a bit of my tea. Thank you very much. So yeah, I think this intuition, I would follow it. That's within you. It's going to help you. There's a lot of cards there. It's going to help you focus on what is important for you on your relationship side, so you can focus on the good times rather than on the bad times or the future good times. That Hierophant definitely wants to come out. I wouldn't be surprised if it's twice he's jumped on the surface there. Oh, so he'll probably come out at some point. But yeah, on your financial side here is you're using your intuitions to follow your pathway to see which goals are really good for you. On your Queen of Cups here, yeah, it's a bit of a leap of faith. This is what I was saying earlier on. I think, you know, you don't want to hold yourself back here and sort of like, no, I don't want to get hurt and everything like that. Well, you know, it's like being kids, yeah? We've all got grazes and scars on our knees, and it's just lovely memories of what we did as kids. But no one died here, just got a bit of a scar on your knee. And it's quite beautiful, scars on knees. I've got a scar on my knee. I think I've got two in particular. And I remember exactly, one of them is that I fell down these steps in Bournemouth Beach in the south of the UK, on the coast. And I was at my granddad's house. I couldn't have been more than 5. But I've got this like round scar on my knee where I remember it precisely. And I know what I was doing. I was playing. These steps, these concrete steps were ginormous. Well, they were, because I was only sort of like 4 or 5 or something, or whatever I was. And, you know, that's that leap of faith. Get into it, enjoy it. 10 of Swords, you get the King of Pentacles here. I think if you want that security, you have to let go of something that's dead, done and dusted with. If you're holding on to something that is, you know, like flogging a dead horse, as it were, you know, within your relationships and your emotions, you're holding out for something which is only making you disappointed, it's going to diminish your strength. It's going to diminish your power of understanding and knowledge of who you are. Once you suddenly let go of it, that's when you can empower yourself. And I think this is what the universe is offering you. With the 5 of Cups, you get the Queen of Wands. Really nice card here. With this here, it tells you to sort of like concentrate on the little things. Concentrate on that whole sort of Queen of Cups energy coming out there. This is really good. We've got the King of Pentacles, Queen of Wands and Queen of Cups now. A very royal build-up within you. And here it's sort of saying, concentrate on the little things. You don't get massively, don't put all your eggs in one basket. And I think this is what you're learning at the end with the 4 of Pentacles. Being a little bit discerning about how you give yourself over to the rest of the world. And I think that's a good thing. I think that's a good thing for you. I also think that's a good thing for the rest of the world that is around you. So we've got the Fool twice now on the table here. And I think it's obviously tied into your karmic mission, where you've got to take a bit of a leap of faith. And you do get the 7 of Swords that comes along with it. So as I say, once you start looking at the littler things in life, the smaller things, just engaging in multitudes of different things that make you feel happy, this is when you can play smart. Because as you engage in little things, you're not risking much. It's like you've got $100 and you're putting $1 on black or red on the roulette table, yeah? You're not risking the whole $100 in one go. That's what it's all about. And you can win. You can win. And you can start learning with this leap of faith. You can start learning and being smart of what actually really gives you the results in what you invest in your emotions that are around you. And I think this puts you in a position of strength and power with that King of Pentacles there. I think that puts you in a position of strength and power in regards to your life because of that 4 of Pentacles. You're creating your own luck. And I think you're assuring yourself, this is when you get the 6 of Swords, I think you're assuring yourself to take yourself onto calmer waters in the future. Really take you to a place that corresponds totally with you more than anything else. Let's go on to your, I think it's going to suit you beautifully, suit you fine with that 4 of Pentacles, of being a little bit discerning. And that's what's going to help you to take you to a place within love, within relationships and within your spiritual path, which really corresponds to you. Look at this, nothing but wands again. With the 9 of Cups, you get the 8 of Wands. There's a lot of messages here about the gifts that you should be accepting and that you shouldn't be accepting. And I think this ties in with the 7 of Cups there. It's helping you, this information that is coming through, this communication that's coming through, that maybe you need to communicate. This is why I said I think there's gifts that you should be giving as much as receiving. And with these gifts, I think there comes a lot of information, a lot of communication, and that gives you a focal point, which is that star. Helps you to use that high priestess energy there that brings you into the victory, that takes you to a place which is, which brings you the good results, basically. Now is the time to put one foot in front of the other and go for it. And as you do go for it, it's going to provide a lot of security, healing for you, sensation of well-being more than anything else. Seven of Cups, we get the King of Cups. Why not? We've now got the King and Queen of Cups. I think you're getting in alignment with yourself with this evident path here. This King of Cups here, this is plain sailing. I think you're doing it on your relationship side. I think you've already done it on your financial side. You've done a lot of work under the surface. That's what we can see with the starfish. You can move in multitudes of directions. That's why we've got the multitudes of possibilities there. But there's also, you're in touch with your emotions, and it's going to bring you the resources that you want once you start following that evident path, which corresponds to you. And it's got to come out of your planning, basically, of what, it's a progressional path that you are definitely on. Nine of Swords with the Two of Wands here. I think here, you haven't got the Nine of Wands as well. I think here is that you've planned your way out of a tricky situation in regards to job, business and finances. I think in the past, you've almost, it's always as if you sort of turn around and kind of go, right, I've got X amount of money in my account, therefore I need to start earning money now before I run out of that money. So you're eliminating these, repetitive nightmare scenarios, or this continual sort of stuck sort of scenario, and you've planned your way out of it more than anything else with that Two of Wands. And yeah, this is where you should be going, the Ace of Cups. It comes in with the Nine of Cups and the Eight of Wands here. I think this is giving you that focal point. And this focal point is your pathway here. Be true to your inner being. Be true to your inner self. Be true to your inner heart. Be true to your heart's desires. The Star card. Be true to your ambitions about where you want to be. And this is all about self-reflection, I think, more than anything else this week here. And repositioning within oneself as you go forward. So with the Star card, you get the Empress. I haven't seen the Emperor for some time now. This is great victory. Look at that. That is great victory. And that's for you. This victory is definitely coming in. You're giving birth to something new. And it's because you have control over your emotions. And it's because you've done that work, which we saw on the King of Cups. You've done that work, that planning to get you out of situations in the past that haven't been good. And you've discovered this, you're discovering this pathway, which is very much in line with your heart. And this is what the Empress does. She has her empire is controlled because she has control over her empire through her emotional state. And she can take every situation that is around it and condense it into one path, into one star, into one direction, into the evident path which you should be following. And I think this is where clarity comes for you this week. Okay, there you go, Scorpio. Thank you very much for being here. Don't forget about the special readings I'm going to be doing next week, which is on Mercury, Venus and Mars going into Aquarius. Always referring to your monthly readings. If you haven't seen your monthly readings, it is on the channel. You'll be able to find it there. And there's also loads of stuff on our sister channel, Cymatic TV, as well, which you can go and have a look at. And also, there's links in the description for private readings, healing sessions with myself, and etc. In the meantime, what's all that's left for me to say is don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.